Welcome back to another Zonnell Reads. Today we're going to be reading a book from Sweet Pickles again called No Kicks for Dog. Dog starts with the letter D. So let's go ahead and start reading, shall we? Yak and Hippo were jogging through the park. They saw Dog sitting on a bench surrounded by pails and brushes and rags. I guess Dog may be going to paint something. Good morning, Dog, huffed Hippo. Would you like to come along with us? We're going to go play ball. I don't think so, sighed Dog. I'm not very good at games. Besides, I have an awful lot to do right now, and I don't think that I can. Nonsense, laughed Yak. Anybody can. It's just a simple matter of throwing and catching and kicking and... I didn't mean that, said Dog. I meant that I don't think I can. I told Jackal that I would paint his fence, and I don't know how. Nonsense, giggled Jack. Anybody can paint a fence. Why, painting a fence is as easy as falling off a log. I doubt it, moaned Dog. It seems like a very difficult thing to me. I don't know anything about painting fences, and I'm not very good at doing things that I don't know anything about. Well, it seems like Dog promised that he would do something for somebody, but he really didn't know how to do the job that he had promised. Which, sometimes when we don't know how to do things, it makes us very unsure of ourselves. But sometimes if we apply ourselves, we can do anything. So let's continue reading and see if Dog gets that fence painted. Don't worry, Dog, puffed Hippo. We will show you how to do it. Just follow us and everything will be all right. I doubt it, mumbled Dog. They picked up the pails and paint and rags and brushes and walked over to Jackal's house. On the way, they met Walrus. Good morning, said Walrus. You better be careful with all those pails and things. You could slip and hurt yourselves. Don't worry, smiled Jack. We're old hands at this painting business. Everything is under control. I doubt it, said Dog, who was still very doubtful. Walrus followed them down the street. They ran into Pig. Hi there, smiled Pig. Where are you all going? We're going to show Dog how to paint a fence, said Yak. He said he didn't think he knew how to do it, and Hippo and I told him that we would give him instruction, and Walrus came along too, and everything is under control now that we're all here. I doubt it, grumbled Dog. Pig joined them. They marched over to the fence around Jackal's house. Here they all are, and that must be Jackal's house because there's a fence there. Here we are, said Yak. Now we can get started. The first thing to do is get all of those cans of paint open. So the first thing Yak wants to do is open all the pails of paint. No, no, cried Walrus. The first thing you have to do is spread out the rags so that they catch all of the drips. The brushes, puffed Hippo. First get the brushes. The pails, cried Pig. You pour the paint in the pails first. You know, sometimes whenever you want to do something and everybody has an idea of what to do, well, that seems like what's going on with Dog. Don't worry, Dog, shouted Yak. Everything is under control. You'll see how easy it is to paint a fence. I doubt it, moaned Dog. Yak started to open all of the cans of paint. Walrus started spreading out the rags and bumped into Hippo. Hippo dropped the brushes and fell against Pig. Pig fell and tossed the buckets up into the air. What a mess. Look out! Screeched Yak as the bucket landed on his head with a plop. Splosh! Yak dropped the paint. Get out of my way, yelled Hippo as he slid on the wet paint. You see, shouted Yak from inside the bucket, there's nothing to it if you start in an organized way. Anyone can paint a fence, even you. I doubt it, groaned Dog. Have no fear, smiled Hippo. You just start painting right here at the top, and before you know it, the whole fence will be painted. Hippo started painting. No, 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 screamed Yak. You want to start at the bottom and use sideways strokes this way. And Yak started painting. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, I guess. That's not right, moaned Walrus. You should always start carefully in the middle like this. Walrus started painting. Excuse me, guys, smiled Pig. I'm positive Dog wants to learn the proper way to paint a fence. And that means you start on the end with up and down strokes. Pig started painting. Well, it's looking like something. Hippo bumped into Yak. Yak backed into Walrus. Walrus fell on top of Pig. Ouch, Walrus wailed. Someone poked me with a brush. Help, screeched Yak. I'm getting full of paint. They all bumped and scuffled and fell against the fence with a bang. Somebody kicked me, cried Hippo. Get your foot out of my face, yelled Pig. Please. What a mess. Oh, goodness. They dripped and splashed and sloshed paint all over the fence. Wild Dog watched. Finally, Yak turned around and said to Dog, Now, you see how simple it is to paint a fence, right? Wrong, grumbled Dog. I don't think Dog has even picked up a paintbrush once. But, cried Pig, surely you know how to paint the fence now. Nope, said Dog. Come on, Dog. You can get a kick out of painting the fence, added Hippo. No kicks for me, said Dog. But Dog, wailed Walrus, I know you can paint the fence. I doubt it, mumbled Dog. Why can't you paint the fence, Dog? Shouted Yak and Pig and Hippo and Walrus. Because it's already painted, said Dog, and he walked away kicking a can in front of him. Well, it looks like Dog had asked people for help. Sometimes when people offer help, they just want to do everything for themselves. And Dog didn't even get a chance to paint the fence. So did Dog really learn anything today? I don't think so. So sometimes we should try and do things on our own and then see if we need help. Well, this has been another edition of Zonnell Reads. Thank you for joining and welcome back next time.